thing about FrodoBots is that right now they're our only partner that makes use of a physical asset to train an AI model or to collect data for AI training purposes. The FrodoBots are like trays or trolley-like things with 4 cute wheels, and they come with a flag sometimes and a camera. Drivers or players can drive them around from anywhere they are in the world to map out certain terrains or streets. So that's really interesting. It's like Mario Kart, but with AI data labeling as a component. FrodoBots is collecting data of the terrain that the FrodoBots go through, as well as the driver activities. So let's say how a driver navigates to get around with the FrodoBot.
The mission is really to collect data sets. So as gamers play the game, as they complete navigation missions in real life, we actually collect the video streams as well as what the human gamer is doing. And it turns out this combination of data, the video and also what the human gamer is doing, this data set is actually extremely rare, but also at the same time extremely valuable to advance basically robotics AI.
In October of 2024, they're going to be hosting a competition in Abu Dhabi that matches the 5 top human players against 5 AI players to kind of race with the FrodoBots. And in the process, right, the driver data that we've collected over the time will be used by these AI models to determine what driving tactics they should follow or implement to be successful at their tasks.
First, we do the test drive. You have to sign in, continue with this card. So, I already logged in my account in FrodoBots. We have to look for an online FrodoBots. So this one is online. It's in Namibia. You have to be in level 1. Let's start. Let's try drive. For now, I'll be using keyboard. There's some rules. Okay, so this one is the FrodoBots. So you can see there's a quest. So we have to go to the checkpoint, then go back to finish the mission. This is amazing because you're in another country and yet you can control it. So I have to go to the checkpoint. Where's the checkpoint? I think it's on the right. Their mission is to go to the checkpoints and go back to the starting point so you can finish the mission. Okay. So there's the checkpoint. So yeah.
Mahirap siya in a sense na mahirap humanap ng bots na may mataas na XP. Kasi sa pinaglalabanan kasi sa leaderboards is your XP na nakukuha mo sa pagdadrive ng mga bot.
Just like any other game, there's this concept of leveling up. So as a new gamer, when you first join the game, you can only access the level 1 game. So you can imagine it's a very short drive, probably in an empty park somewhere in the middle of nowhere. So you don't bump into people or things. But as you start to complete successfully, some of the, easier missions, then maybe this time around, maybe it's a more busy place, part of town, all the way to the most difficult mission could be a few kilometers long. It may take a full hour to do the whole mission. Many checkpoints across many pretty difficult terrain. And so think of it almost like a driving school, except that it's gamified.
We actually committed to getting 10 FrodoBots, I believe, and distributing them to 10 of our guild partners here in the Philippines so that there are more chances for them to try it out and really map terrain and just distribute them in the Philippines.
There's no score, but you just have to finish the missions and you level up just going through the mission. If you finish the mission, you don't lose LP, the life points, the one you use to drive the product. I don't travel around other countries, but I can see other places because of this. my family, I do brag about, hey, I went to New Zealand because of the FrodoBots. It's really easy. You can try it. And you'll enjoy it although I know you travel a lot. So, but for me, it's something nice that I could see other places. You get an experience point, and then I think you can add it up. If you're into competition, you're competitive, you can level up.
Entertaining siya kasi you got to see different perspective ng iba't ibang lugar sa buong mundo. Kumbaga kung hindi ka traveler, you can see different countries while sitting at the front of your own PC. Competitive kasi you have to compete for the leaderboards, especially if you want to be part of the tournament in Abu Dhabi this coming October.
Once playing this FrodoBot, and I got disconnected, and the FrodoBots continued driving until it got into a pit. It flipped, so I can't control it anymore. I was typing and asking for help, and the cost, hey, the FrodoBot's out of control.
So I'd say that it's not necessarily a job, but it's an interesting way for people to get familiar with data collection and data contribution, right? By spending time to do a certain task, they can be rewarded or compensated in the process, right? So driving a robot is kind of weird to say, I drive a robot and earn money, but it can be a possible thing, right? As well as, just labeling clothing or whatever data set is available to you. It can be a potential kinds of tasks or jobs to take on.
I enjoy playing games, and also I enjoy earning because I enjoy what I'm doing. You can earn a lot if you're into it.
For me, training AI is for the progression of our technology. Sabi nga ng kasabihan, isa lang ang constant sa mundo, which is change. Technology has to progress eventually. So AI is one of the future of our technologies. Kailangan ng AI ng guidance ng human para mas magawa nilang mabuti yung kanilang kailangan gawin.
In order to have genuinely useful robots in our life, whether at home, to help us do our laundry, just do delivery, maybe be our personal butler to do stuff, right? We are a long way from it because of the lack of data and also the lack of reward testing. I think our contribution to that piece would be to create incentive structure so that we can get as many humans in the loop as possible. So I think that would be our main contribution to this space.